Hey guys, what's up? We got a few things to talk about today, including some Cold War leaks, Killstreaks DLC, and weapons, some Warzone leaks, but also something that's going down with the COD community regarding James C. Burns, the original voice actor for Frank Woods, and some possibly huge hints regarding how zombies will function in Black Ops Cold War. Now first, let's get right into James C. Burns. He was the original voice actor for Woods, he's an icon in the Call of Duty community, and people were a little bummed when we found out they had hired a different voice actor for Woods. But as it turns out, so was James. He is visibly bummed out, but as he tweets out more and more, you realize that he doesn't hold anything against Activision. He respects their right to hire whoever they want to hire. He doesn't feel insulted in any way, but he does wish that he had been brought back to play Frank Woods and reprise his legendary role. But just because he isn't necessarily pissed doesn't mean the community isn't. There's a lot of people who are very passionate about who plays one of their favorite Call of Duty campaign characters, and they are frustrated and angry that James C. Burns wasn't hired back to play Woods, including some blue checks on Twitter. Kamar Del Los Reyes tweets out, "There's only one effing Woods." Kamar, by the way, was the voice actor for the villain Menendez in Black Ops 2. The actor, Stephen Ford, put his 2 cents in on the conversation, stating, even though all the fans want James C. Burns to reprise his role, people at Activision are still probably not going to do anything. Then goes on to explain how Woods was one of his favorite characters in gaming growing up, and that he at least understands why Modern Warfare replaced Captain Price, because it made sense on where they were starting off the story, but that it didn't make sense for Frank Woods to be replaced because of where Black Ops Cold War is starting, its story. And at this point, you just hired a man to do an impression of a man you could have just hired in the first place. And this really hits the nail on the head because replacing Captain Price did make sense. It was a full-on reboot. First of all, the reboot was technically a prequel to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, so Captain Price obviously had to be younger than he was in Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. But Black Ops Cold War is a direct sequel to the first Black Ops, taking place at the start of the 1980s. So it's been around 10 years since we last saw Frank Woods in Black Ops 1. Do you know who else has aged 10 years since Black Ops 1? James C. Burns. So it would have made more than enough sense to rehire him to reprise his role. We still don't exactly know why they didn't, but with all the fan backlash, who knows, they might let him reprise his role in the future, but we'll see. Next, Nvidia was showing off their ray tracing in the new Black Ops Cold War. Well, we got to see Alex Mason wearing a Burger Town t-shirt showing the connection between the two universes now, between Modern Warfare and Black Ops, but he also showed off a new gun animation which looks sick. But fans are also quick to point out the game isn't 100% polished, and some of the lighting, especially on his arm right here, kind of accentuates that fact, but regardless, the game, for how much time they had to put into it, still looks great, and I'm sure it'll look even better when it finally releases in November. Now, here's the big juicy stuff for multiplayer. Long Sensation went ahead and leaked that many of the specialist weapons in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 will now be implemented in Call of Duty Cold War as Scorestreaks, which includes weapons like the flamethrower, and that is right now, there are around 18 Scorestreaks, which is insane. He also pointed out that this may be the first Call of Duty where streaks are added as DLC later on because there are still streaks they are working on but haven't yet finished. My buddy Shieldmaster also asked if the shield would be returning to the game, and Long Sensation replied with what I'm going to guess is just yes. We also have new footage of the AA-12 shotgun that is going to be released into Modern Warfare and Warzone later on in the month. Leaked out by BK Tour, once again coming in clutch. Looks like it has a hell of a lot of recoil, but the real question is, of course, the damage and range and spread, because I remember in Modern Warfare 2 that gun was devastating. Now, here's the zombies news that only a few people are catching on to. There's a website that sells geek merchandise, and they have Call of Duty merchandise. Their Call of Duty merchandise releases in tangent with the Call of Duty coming out at that time. So when Black Ops 4 was coming out, they made Black Ops 4 merchandise. When Modern Warfare was coming out, they made Modern Warfare merchandise. You get the picture. They recently added some zombies merchandise. They have these Call of Duty zombie-themed pins, but one of them has Flopper and Tombstone on it. Now, after they got rid of diving in the zombie maps, Flopper never reappeared. And the last time we saw Tombstone was, I believe, in transit in Black Ops 2. And so I thought maybe this is just a late Black Ops 2 merchandise, but it's not. Their Call of Duty merch only goes back to Call of Duty World War II. And after a year or so goes by, they kind of just stopped making new merch for a previous Call of Duty. And none of their Call of Duty merch is throwback merch to an older Call of Duty. But with the zombies reveal happening soon, it makes sense that they already have some zombies merch, and that's all well and good, but this points out something huge. Diving might be coming back to zombies. It also reaffirms the fact that they are remaking Transit. The title right now is Transit 1982, I believe, and I would show the image, but the last time I had that image in one of my video was copyright striked. But both things that this is hinting at has got me really excited. I miss diving in Call of Duty, and I also miss Transit, and I can't wait to see all the things they improve on or things that they will now apply in the ways they couldn't back when Black Ops 2 came out because of the limitations of that particular console generation. But anyways, last bit to stay caught up. We have the multiplayer reveal in about a week. We have the early access beta coming out the 8th of next month, with the regular beta dropping the 19th of next month, and the zombies reveal probably dropping right before the release of the beta. Also, if you haven't checked out the Zork game on Pawn Takes Pawn, definitely recommend looking into that. If you complete it, or you put in your address and make a profile, the next step of the Easter egg is going to be sent to people via mail physically, which is dope. I can't wait. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Keep the conversation going, and I will catch you guys next time.